Good afternoon, everybody. This is Nothing New Under the Sun podcast, episode 3. We are here at the homie's crib. Not really. It's looking like a little resort out here, man. How you feeling, Trey? Co-host Trey. How you feeling?
Great. I'm feeling great.
You feel great, man. I feel great too. It's just, hey, 10 hours of good work, man. That's what makes you feel. This is amazing right now. I feel so much better right now. I know I can finally do this podcast again, man.
Mm-hmm. It's been a little minute since our last episode.
It's God's plan. That's all I can say.
There you are.
I can't
Amen.
even
That's
judge
what
right
they
now.
say.
What's up with shades, man? You look a little funny with shades in the
Man,
eyes.
shades is my thing.
Shades
is me. I got
Shades.
a plethora of shades.
It's too cool for the podcast.
Man.
Hey, no one can steal that name either.
Hey, too cool
mean,
for
we
a
have to do that
podcast
later.
is a thing. I like it.
Too cool on the side.
I might take that, James.
Too cool.
Too cool under the
That
sun.
could be a little odd to that right
If you, I swear, if you look at my father's name and my father's phone, my name is Too Cool. Real talk.
Hey,
and my son,
look at God right now working.
Real talk.
I like that. I
Real
like
talk.
that. You know what? I want to start this episode with something very fresh. Nothing too serious. Just a little conversation to get stuff going. Because it's been like 2 weeks. I want to get something going. Let's do NFC, AFC playoff pictures. Something simple. Nothing serious. No big, you right or wrong. Just go with what you got to go with. I'll let you begin. So let's do AFC. Who's the 4 division leaders and who's your 3 wild cards?
AFC, you gotta have Patty.
So the Chiefs?
You gotta have Patty up top.
Okay.
I actually think Josh is gonna be a little bit better than predicted again.
So Buffalo?
You got Buffalo, and then I got the Ravens as
That's the 3rd?
and my fourth team. My fourth team is gonna be the Texans.
Texans. Okay. It's not bad. So
Yeah.
who's your 3 wild cards? Who the 3?
My 3 wild cards.
Let me give you a better example. Who's the 2 teams you know is gonna make the wild card? Who's that 3rd, that real wild card? You know what I mean? Like that one team that's
Okay.
like we didn't see it coming at all.
Okay. All right. Well, in NFC is gonna be Bears.
Okay. So who's the AFC?
My AFC dark horse is gonna be. I want to say Broncos.
Broncos?
AFC.
Okay. I believe
Yeah.
And they made the playoffs last year. They got
Because you could say that I'm on the Steelers, but the Steelers is not really. It depends on how Aaron plays.
That's good. That's good right there.
Yeah.
So who the other 2 teams?
And AFC or NFC?
AFC.
I actually have seen a lot of progress out of I already said Houston. I got Houston definitely beating the crap out of. I don't know. Come back to me. You do it.
Okay.
You do it.
I'll let you think about those other 2. I'm gonna give you my belief system. I'm gonna go AFC North. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. They've done it for the last 3-4 years. I don't see them falling off. I see them continuously staying the number 1. But in the AFC West, I take Denver winning that division right there.
I got Denver.
Denver. I tell you right now, last year, their stats, they were the number 1 best, and actually not the number 1 best defense. They were one of the top 5 best defenses last year. They had 2 edge rushers, had 10 sacks last year. And they just added 2 more good defenders in Dre Greenlaw and Talano Hufanga, 2 are Pro Bowl caliber defenders. On top of, they had the defensive player of the year, Pastor Tan. So this team right here is not a shocker.
Yeah, Peyton knows what he's doing, but at the same time, you still got to go against the Chiefs.
I know that.
That's the AFC reigning. That's the one. They was in the playoff. They was in the championship last year. They won it.
Yes.
You still got to go through the champs.
I
think,
but I don't think the Chiefs ain't gonna make it. I just think that shocker would be Denver will probably have a better record. I ain't saying
really
better. I'm saying like record wise, they may shock the world. And
they're better around all like a team. They're better. They're definitely when your defense is better than your offense.
Defense, they're gonna be stronger than the Chiefs, but I feel offensively, Chiefs would be better than Denver. Offensively, just defensively, they're going on the edge. Especially if they gotta play Denver in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's going
and that Mile High, that air oxygen is a little different up there.
So I got Baltimore, Denver. Let's go with a wild card. I'm gonna say Houston. Houston's not really that bad. I think they're gonna make it.
I definitely got
That's not really a it's slam dunk. That's too easy. That division is very reaching.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, man, the AFC East. Man, it's Buffalo.
Gotta be.
It's gotta be Buffalo. But I feel like the AFC has the best wild card teams ever right now.
Yeah.
I can right now say Cincinnati will be a wild card team.
Yeah. I got y'all.
I can honestly say, and this is going to be a little shocking.
Yeah, hot take.
The
The
Chargers will be a playoff team.
Wow. I can see Harbaugh doing that.
And just to throw a big monkey wrench in it, the biggest monkey wrench, the Pittsburgh Steelers will make it loosely. They will make it again.
I'll never doubt Mike Tomlin ever again. He's the same as Tom Brady. I'm not doubting. You just don't doubt greatness.
I didn't want to put the Raiders in there. It would be too early. The Colts, Daniel Jones, AR-12, I don't know. AR-5.
They don't even know who the starting quarterback is.
That's my reason. Until week 6, we'll revisit this mid-season. But right now, I'm not feeling the Colts. But here's the funny thing. The Colts, if you talk about outside quarterback, they're a good team.
They're a great team.
They're a really good team.
It's a great team. You got a hell of a running back. You got wide receivers. You got a D-line.
And you just drafted a good tight end. I'm not shocked that they make it.
I hate that he went there. I hate that he went there, really.
But that's how it is.
Okay, NFC.
No, let's go. Your two AFC.
My two AFCs.
You still got 6 in the AFC. You didn't say.
I didn't say Cincy. I didn't say that's bad blood there. Call me biased or whatever. No,
I'll take it.
I'm playing. Yeah,
anything happen?
But I'm not calling them a dark horse. They supposed to be good. They definitely gonna be in the playoffs.
Let me give you a dark horse. A dark horse would be like the New York Jets.
Exactly. But
I don't believe it though. No offense to Aaron.
Oh, Jets is in the NFC.
No. Justin Fields is part of the New York Jets right now. He's starting quarterback right now.
Yeah, but they're not in the NFC. They are in the AFC. Oh, geez.
Yeah, they're in the AFCs.
No, but they're not going.
I'm sorry, against it's been a long day.
It's been a long day. 10 hours of work. Okay,
drives. I don't.
Man,
really.
Hey. So I think the fact that I can't go Jets.
What about not even the Chargers. Just throw the Browns in it. If the Browns have a solid quarterback, that team can definitely go in there and beat the Ravens. I'm not shocked that they.
If we have Shador playing as if I know Shador can play, then for sure, I definitely see us as a dark horse. We'll sneak into playoffs, and if we sneak into playoffs, that's dangerous for anybody because hope is the worst thing to have on the team.
Yes.
Worst is because you can't fight that.
The worst thing you want to be is underdog. You got nothing to lose, brother. You
was back is against the wall. There's nothing else coming from you. Already at your low, man. There's nothing to do but fight up.
You said it best. You hit rock bottom, can't know.
And so I love the hot take of the Browns being a dark horse. I was just thinking too much on it, but I definitely got in our division for sure.
I don't hate the Browns. I really do love the Browns how they build a team. I just think that quarterback, just with the Indianapolis Colts, is where the problem is going to happen.
I hate the regime of the Browns, the makeup of the Browns, and it's my team.
I'll be honest with you. NFC's a kind of a.
Yeah, that's fun. I want to get to it though.
NFC's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I want to get to the Bucks. I want to get to Washington. I want to get to.
You want to go first?
I'll go first. Okay, I go first. I go first with NFC. NFC.
Let's go.
So how many teams I'm giving you? What was the criteria?
7. You gotta get 4 division leaders and 3 wild cards.
4 division. Okay, we're gonna go Eagles.
Okay.
We're going to go. Dallas ain't gonna have Parsons here long, so I'm not gonna go Dallas. They're gonna be a dark horse.
Let's do.
I go Washington.
Oh, okay. That's your wild card, Washington.
Yeah, I got Washington. Then I got the Bucks.
The Buccaneers will come out the South. So who come out the NFC North?
Don't you dare say Jacksonville.
No. The North is Lions, Vikings.
And that's what I'm thinking of. The Lions. That's what I'm thinking of. Golf. I'm trying to figure out golf.
Okay,
so it's golf.
5. So you got the NFC West champions.
Yeah.
Who you got?
NFC champions?
NFC West champions. That's the division leader. You forgot.
Okay, I got Detroit.
No, NFC West. So that's the 49ers, Rams,
really?
Cardinals.
It's been a long day, y'all. Yeah. Okay, bear with me.
I'm bearing.
Okay. I don't have them.
You wanna get your thoughts back and let me give you mine first?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't want to be the bad guy. But let's start this one. NFC East. I got the Philadelphia Eagles. There's no team right now in the NFC East that has overtaken the Philadelphia Eagles.
It could have been Dallas if they kept Marcus Parsons.
Yeah, Dallas could have, but should have every year with Dallas.
Yeah,
but Philly has earned their keep. NFC North. Honestly, I take Chicago. Chicago Bears. I know that's kind of wild. I have my beliefs in Caleb Williams. I believe Chicago.
I'd take Green Bay before I take them.
Who?
Green Bay, Packers.
Green Bay. Now you got to let me finish, though.
Yeah.
I go Chicago, division leaders. Out of the South, I believe same thing, Tampa Bay. It's
definitely clear as day.
Has the strong, but they're not going to be like a 10-win team. I booed them as a 9-win team, 9-8. In that division, it's just like anybody can get beat, truly. And it's not strong enough where I can be like, yeah, they're going to dominate the Saints, dominate the Panthers, dominate the Falcons.
But that's the NFL, though.
Yeah.
And all of them's good. And then the second teams is good.
And then the NFC West, I go 49ers. Now, this is where it gets a little crazy with 3 wild cards. I see the Packers. I see the Lions making it.
That's a wild card.
3 teams at the end. Yeah, but 3 teams at the NFC.
So you don't think Detroit's better than the Eagles?
No, I think Detroit's going to make it. I don't think they're going to repeat as the division leader, though. It's hard to repeat 3 years.
Who did it? Them and the Vikings did it last year. Right? They tied up 14-2. It was 14. They got a 14.
And the Packers.
Exactly. No, not Packers. Lions and the Vikings.
The Vikings didn't make playoffs last.
Yes, they did with Sam. What are you talking about? It was 14-2. It's been a long day, guys. So bear with us. You understand?
It's been a long offseason.
Man,
forget that.
It has. Yeah,
but let me go with the last team. Honestly.
And you can't just.
This is my wild.
You left the Vikings all the way out.
Let me give you my ultimate dark horse. You may think I'm crazy, but I'll probably do a podcast about them one day. Shout out to one of my homies from Miami. I'm gonna go with the New York Giants. That's a true
defensive line is definitely the scariest thing I've seen.
That's a true wild card team. Like, I don't see them being a 10-win team. I see them sneaking in. Let me tell you the truth. I hate to say it, but I do not get the hype with the Washington Commanders. I just don't.
You don't get the hype?
No, I don't.
You don't get the rookie doing vet stuff.
It's not even that. It's more like
playing like a vet.
What has Washington done offseason that made you say, hey, they going to overtake the Philadelphia Eagles and make the Super Bowl?
It wasn't what they did in the offseason. It's what they did during the season last year.
Okay, let me say this. Besides being complacent, how have they shown they've upgraded so much to make them be like, hey, they going to make – because they didn't win the division. They was a wild card team.
Yeah.
So I don't see them overtaking Philadelphia. So they're going to have to be a wild card team.
Right.
So in my head, it's like – and I'll probably do a video on this. Washington didn't beat all these great teams. They had an easy schedule last year.
And there's a lot of close games, too.
Yes,
if you watched them.
Let's throw one of those games like Chicago. They wasn't meant to beat Chicago Bears.
They shouldn't have beat the Eagles either.
Yeah. So, and it's truly, when I say dark horse, I mean like I'm throwing grenade out the window like, man, Giants going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So my NFC is kind of like, hey, the reason why I leave the Rams out for right now, and this is why I probably put the Rams out, is because Matthew Stafford and that back injury. I don't know if
he had a back injury. I didn't even know he had
a back injury right now, and it's
he's actually closer to 40 than he is 30.
Yeah, and it's getting scary because like I believe in the Rams, but if Stafford ain't playing,
they ain't like Bennett. The dude from Georgia, is their backup. He's a solid backup, and he's I think Jimmy
Garoppolo's their backup too, and even then, I definitely ain't believing in it. So
I start Jimmy.
So back to you. What is your 3 wild card NFC teams?
Okay. The division I'm having problems with, but my teams, I'll give you my dark horses first.
Okay.
Not a division, it's just dark horses.
Dark horse. Go for it.
I have the Packers.
Packers?
I have.
Okay.
I actually have the Giants too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. They're scary. Their D-line is very scary. And my last dark horse is going to be.
You want to throw a grenade? Just throw the Falcons. Just throw a grenade.
I want Penix. I want Penix to win so bad.
I do too, but then it's the Atlanta Falcons though. Like it's been a long time. Like I make the joke all the time. Like you may have hated
early
Matt
2000s.
Ryan. You may have hated Matt Ryan, but he did
his job.
He did. He was
28-3. That's all you remember when you think of Matt Ryan. That's 28-3.
I don't want to.
He was up 28-3.
That's the GOAT and the Belichick, man.
28-3.
I know that. That was the funniest day ever. Who said black people back for a while that day?
28-3.
I don't want to get too much in that, but hey,
you joked.
Everybody lost some money that night. Okay. We a lucky sports betting wasn't like big back then. Oh my God. Somebody would have made a couple $1 million on the paper.
Oh, that is so sick. 28-3 is a sick memory.
It's a sick number.
Man, that's
lucky ain't my team though. I can let that.
It wasn't my team either. I don't even think I had a team in that era. Well, that was not too long ago, but Jesus.
Like, 2016?
It was his last year with the Patriots. I know that much.
No, it was I think Brady played like another 4 to 5 years because he played the Rams Super Bowl 2 years later. He played the
Falcons was his last Super Bowl with the Patriots. When he played against the Falcons, that was his last Super Bowl as a Patriot.
It was the Rams. I think that was like 2018, 2019. 2018.
And that's when they won it. Yeah, that's when he came over saying
Like
yeah,
10-3. 10-3.
I
And
seen
that's
that.
when it was like, hey, we got to move to Stafford. Go get him.
Yeah, and they gave up.
move.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
that same offseason, they had to get rid of Todd Gurley with his bad knees.
I forgot they wasn't. They was.
That was a tough team.
Yeah, they was there.
You know what?
Go, man.
You know what? I love talking about quarterbacks, and I feel like quarterbacks are the meat and potatoes of any good sports talk shows.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, my brother, how do you feel about brother Hurts? Jalen Hurts, man. I want
That's a
you
great
to explain to
segue.
me how you feel about it.
I feel as though I'm a big fan of Cam Newton, so I'm not gonna give you regurgitated stuff of what he said, but at the same time, I definitely do agree. The gist of what he was saying is he is not a top 10 quarterback because there's so much talent. He was given the same verdict to Purdy. Was he not? Purdy had too much talent around. You can't see your development with too much talent because you can mess up. So, Jalen, I think clutch performance, that gene is a real thing, and I think he definitely has that. He can grab his cojones and he presents to the moment.
I love
Big
that.
Jordan. So, top 10 for sure when it comes to clutch moments, but top 10, he's not a top 10 quarterback to me.
Nah, that's top 10.
Not yet. Not yet. You getting paid like one, though, I tell you that much.
Whew. Can't be mad at you. That's not.
I ain't mad. No
Teams
pocket count. Your stuff on every social media platform out there. So, yeah.
Okay. So you are like 100%.
He's
Jalen
not
Hurts
elite.
is not top 10. He's
Not top 10.
What is he, like 12, 13,
11.
11? He's knocking on the
He's 11 or 10 at best.
10. So then he would be a top 10 quarterback.
Exactly. But it's like, because it's like, who else quarterback-wise? But if I'm being a buck, even Kyler Murray, if you put Kyler Murray in that situation, he would dominate. He would dominate. So that's why I got him at like 8 or 9. I got him in front of Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray would kill in that situation.
I feel that. I love this.
All right.
So how do you think? So you believe that any other quarterback would have dominated in Philadelphia?
I'm not sure about the clutch moments that he pulled off, but the basics to get the meat and potatoes of getting to the Super Bowl, yes. Goff could have did it.
Okay.
Stafford could have did it. Kyler could have did it.
Okay.
Herbert could have did it. Joe could have did it.
Okay.
Josh could have did it. Lamar could have did it.
I think what you mean. I think you mean you name
I'm
everybody.
just if I'm
You just throwing everybody out there. You're like, man, he can do it too. I can do it. You and me can do it.
so, man, I'm not saying it like that, but at the same time, I feel as though Baker could have definitely did it. But that's
I mean, Dave Baker did have a great year, so that
one of his best actually.
Literally, his best.
Literally was his best.
Sunday best. And it is Thursday afternoon.
Hey, real talk.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of notes. I have a lot of things to get over. I am going to compare Jalen Hurts. Actually, let me say this. Where do you put Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts in a ranking? Like, if you had to put them, like, rank them. Like,
one's top 3, one's top 12.
So Lamar is number 1?
No, he's not the best. He's like top 3. He's number 3. He's second or third. I give him second or third.
He's like the best. He's one of the best. Like,
one of the best.
So when you put Hurts, you put him 12. You put him
11, 12.
Okay. So you put them as a big gap.
Huge gap.
Huge. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give you the perception of Jalen Hurts that I would love to give you before I give you my answer on who is better and who's not. I'm just going to give y'all the numbers and the accolades before I give you my spiel. Okay. So Jalen Hurts was a second-round quarterback in 2020 for the Philadelphia Eagles. I want people to remember that when he got drafted, they had a quarterback at Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was the starter. Jalen Hurts technically was not the future. He was how you say the insurance policy. Insurance policy meaning that he wasn't drafted to overtake him. He was drafted to be like, hey, look, if Carson Wentz doesn't play good, we will put him in and he will be the starter.
Right.
So let me compare him to another quarterback who got drafted around that time period, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is one of the phenomenal quarterbacks in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to be a fair full-time starter, so that his first 4 years in Philadelphia compared to Lamar Jackson's 6 years in Baltimore, minus that first years. Because the first years, they wasn't starters the whole year. They were partial. But I will say playoff stats, I will give playoff Lamar Jackson's first one because I really can't take it away. He was in the playoffs first time, and Jalen Hurts was in the playoffs first time. I think his second year.
Does Jalen Hurts have more playoff wins than Lamar?
We're gonna get to that. Just this is why this conversation's gonna get dangerous. It's a conversation. You're gonna have to back it up for me. So Jalen Hurts' first year in 2021 as a full-time starter, he went 9-8 with the Philadelphia Eagles. He lost in the postseason against guess who? Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. I don't blame him for that loss, but that season he had 3,900 yards and he had 26 touchdowns and 13 turnovers. When I say turnovers, that means combined of interceptions and fumble losses.
Yeah.
Started first year 26-13. That's not bad for a first-time starter.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Second year, he peaked a little bit. 4,400 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 turnovers. That was the same postseason. He lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 38-35. Also, that same season, he was 14-3.
That was a great season.
Second year starter. Third year starter. He went 11-6. They lost to Tampa again, but this was Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield at Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
But that same season, 4,400 yards, 38 touchdowns, 21 turnovers. He kind of fell off a little bit, but he still stayed in the relevancy of a top quarterback. But last season, he got that little middle. 32 touchdowns, 9 turnovers, 14-3 record.
And that's
okay. Watch this. Now, honestly, let me go with my man Lamar Jackson. So I give you who I'm compared to. Lamar Jackson. His first season as a full-time starter, 4,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, 10 turnovers. That was an MVP season. That was great.
That is.
2020, he 3,700 yards plus, 33 touchdowns, 11 turnovers. I think that was the second year. I think, I don't know honestly what happened, but I think they did lose in the playoffs again. This is kind of a recurring track about to hit. 2021, I think this is the Hurt year. He had 3,600 yards plus 18 touchdowns, 15 turnovers. He had a really down year compared to what he's played at. 2022, he had 3,000 yards, almost perfect, 20 touchdowns, 8 turnovers. That was another subpar year based on his numbers. 2023 had basically 4,500 yards, 29 touchdowns, 9 turnovers. Good year.
And
I think that was the year they lost.
He kept him at double digits.
I think that's the year that he lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. I think. 2024, just last year.
I think he lost to Josh. No, okay, last year, he definitely lost to Chiefs.
So last year, this season, 2024, he had 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 8 turnovers.
That's an elite quarterback.
Monsters. Now,
that's an elite quarterback.
Let me put this right this. My brother, I'm gonna ask you a good question. Who do you think averaged more yards?
Russian?
No, I'm just talking in total. For 4 years in Jalen Hurts and 6 years Lamar, who do you think averaged more yards?
I would say the more elite quarterback.
So Lamar. So numbers I've done, Lamar Jackson averaged 4,056 yards per season, while Jalen Hurts averaged 4,094 yards per season. It's not bad. Let me give you that turnover to touchdown ratio. Jalen Hurts has 131 touchdowns to about, I want to say, I think 38, 40 turnovers. That's 3-1 turnover ratio. While Lamar Jackson in his time period has had a 186 to 61, 3-1 turnover.
31
touchdown turnover ratio. Now, let me ask you another question. Who do you think has had more coaching changes? Do you think Baltimore or Philadelphia? Who do you think has had more coaches in and out?
That's a great question because usually the better teams usually lose their offensive coordinators because they're so good. They do good. Okay. But both teams have been for the last 3 years.
Solid.
Yeah. But offensively, I would say Eagles because their offense is better.
Let me ask you another better question. Do you value a good offense coordinator?
Hell yeah.
Do you think offense coordinators are very important for developing the quarterbacks?
It's about as important as it gets.
Okay. So who do you think has had more offense coordinators?
Probably the Eagles.
Eagles? Yes. Lamar Jackson technically had 3, but his first year he was a full-time starter. That was under Joe Flacco regime.
Yeah.
His first time full start, he has had 2 offense coordinators, Greg Roman from 2019 to 2022, and he has Todd I can't say his name right now, Todd M for the last 2 years, and this is where he's been playing great. Both of his offense coordinators he won MVPs for. That's a big number thing.
Yeah.
Now for Jalen Hurts, let me put this right here. Jalen Hurts has 4 offense coordinators.
Yeah. That is
Shane Steichen, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, and Kevin P.
Yeah.
You know who else have 4 offensive coordinators in 4 years?
Not me, guys. Long term or short term? Is it
Short term. I give you.
Josh?
No. Your man, Baker Mayfield.
Baker, that makes sense.
Baker Mayfield. Let me give you
Baker.
the difference of 131 touchdowns and 38 interceptions. Baker, in that time period with 4 offense coordinators, he went 97 and 56. That's about 1.5 to 1 touchdown turnover ratio. So for a quarterback who's had 4 offense coordinators, he's definitely played above. And now I won't hate on Baker because Baker has some injuries in the time, had inconsistency. But Jalen Hurts, who's played obviously better quarterbacking himself in Philadelphia, he's lived up to being that guy. Now, I won't lie to you. Jalen Hurts is, I believe, let me get my notes out. Jalen Hurts is a 65% quarterback completion rating, while Lamar Jackson is a 74%. Now, that is a very great quarterback. Now, this is where the argument really begins. Let's talk about postseason. This is where it's going to get dangerous.
It's going to get lopsided.
Now, Lamar Jackson has played 7 games in the post. Actually, he's played 8 games in the postseason. He is, now remember, he's Action Jackson. Remember what I said? All the 186 touchdowns, 61 INTs. I mean, turnovers. This is where I have the biggest issue.
Well, the world has the biggest issue.
He goes from 74% completion rating to a 60.
Damn.
This is the MVP guy. Yeah. He goes from 3 to 1 turnover ratio to a 2 to 1. 13 touchdowns to 7 turnovers. 3 and 5 in the postseason. Let me tell you what Hurts does. Hurts is 6-3. He also has a Super Bowl win. He's been to 2 Super Bowls in total.
Yeah.
He's also, guess what his touchdown to turnover ratio is?
What, 3-1?
No. It's 20 touchdowns to 4 turnovers. He's 5 to 1 in the postseason. His game, this is where it gets dangerous. His game in the postseason gets better, while Lamar's gets worse in the postseason. It's very, and his word, it's crazy because when you do Lamar versus Hurts, it's like, wait a minute, oh no, you can't do that. It's like, yes, you can, because one guy can't do it in the postseason, one guy does with a very good team.
That's the most important part of your postseason.
Let me tell you what really gets my gears going with Jalen Hurts. Let me talk about what he did in the Super Bowl. He has the most points scored as a player in the Super Bowl with 20 points. He had 3 rushing touchdowns and a 2-point conversion in the Super Bowl himself. He also...
You lying for real. He scored the most touchdowns and
most points himself as a player. He also is tied for most rushing touchdowns with Terrell Davis with 3. He has most rushing yards as a quarterback in the Super Bowl with 72 yards. He's the first quarterback with 300 yards passing and 70 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. He has the most touchdowns in his first 2 Super Bowl appearances with 7. He's the second quarterback with a 70% quarterback rating and 3 total touchdowns and multiple Super Bowls. You know who else got that stat?
Nobody.
Tom Brady.
Tom.
In the playoffs, he has the most consistent games without interception. He has 7 games, and that's 20 plus throws each game. He also has the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in the postseason. That's 10. He also has the second most attempts without an interception. That's 206. Guess who is that behind?
Tom.
Drew Brees with 211. Yeah. It gets very, 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 very bad. Now, let me ask you this question. Philadelphia's a great team, ain't it?
Philadelphia's, the best built team.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Do you think every team in the Super Bowl era who's won had a great team?
No.
No? Okay.
They're a good team, not a great team.
Let me give you like this. Let's go 10 years ago. Let's go Denver Broncos. Did you know the Denver Broncos were the 4th best defense total, but they were the number 1 scoring defense? Did you know that 2016 Patriots were the 4th best scoring offense and had the 8th best scoring defense? The 2017 Philadelphia Eagles with Nick Foles had the 3rd best scoring offense and the 4th best scoring defense. The 2018 Patriots had the 4th scoring best offense and 5th offense in total, and they had the 7th best defense that year too. And they made the Super Bowl and won it. 2019 Chiefs, they had the 5th scoring offense and 6th total offense with a 7th ranked defense. Really? 2020 Buccaneers under Brady again had the 3rd best scoring offense and 7 total offense in total. I mean, I kind of started. It's been a long day. They also had the 6th ranked defense and 8th in scoring. The 2021 Rams, they were the ninth in offense, seventh scoring. The Chiefs in 2022, first in total offense, first in scoring, eighth in total defense. 2023 Chiefs, ninth in total offense, second in scoring defense, fourth in total defense. And now your lovely Philadelphia Eagles, they were eighth in total offense, seventh in scoring, and second in total defense.
Really?
So every team that makes Super Bowl is a great team. They are definitely a great team, and they are statistically a great team. So I don't know where this belief system that, these bad teams make Super Bowl and he has his all-time great team and he ain't got to do nothing.
What you did there.
Every team that makes Super Bowl was great in that season. Let me ask you this question. Between Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, who do you think has had more great players? When I mean great players, let me make it simple. All pros. Who do you think has the most all-pros? Who has the most all-pros?
What you cannot do.
What I can't do
is put all his all pros on defense. He got what, a left guard, one wide receiver that got over 1,000 yards.
Let me give you this: Lamar Jackson had the best kicker. He's
for sure
3 first team all pros and the second team. That's 4 times. He's had Mark Andrews, who was a former first team all pro tight end in 2021. He's had Mark Humphrey on defense, two-time first-team All-Pro. He's had Ronnie Stanley, a left tackle, a first-team All-Pro player. He's had Roquan Smith. You know what's funny thing about Roquan Smith defensively? Since he's been in Baltimore for 3 years, he's made 3 first-team All-Pros. He's been the best linebacker in football for the last 3 years. Kyle Hamilton, he's had All-Pro. You know who he's about. You got drafted first.
Yeah,
Justin Matabuke was a second-team All-Pro in 2023. Patrick Queen, he made second-team All-Pro in 2023 as a linebacker. Derrick Henry, first year in the team, was literally 17.
Yeah, that was 17.
And I hate to do it, but Patrick Ricard, fullback, made first team as a fullback. I'm not going to throw it at you, but it shows you that he's had all-pro players. Now, Jalen Hurts has had a lot more offensive, but I can also tell you that I can also argue that Lamar Jackson had a elite defense.
And that's another conversation for another day. Does the defense need to be better than the offense or the offense? Because the Chiefs have won it so many times. The offense has been better than the defense, and they've always sufficed. Or should it be like Lamar is? The defense is better than the offense.
I think, honestly, this is where I kind of argue. If you are MVP, you lead your offense, and your defense is showing out.
Yeah.
It's kind of
there could be an even team.
To me personally, if you are a top 5 offense, you gotta be at least a top 10 defense, and it goes back and forth.
Yeah,
you're a top 5 defense, you gotta be at least a top 5 offense to be that overtaking team.
Yeah, that's yin and yang. Makes sense.
So for Jalen Hurts, he's played with 8, while Lamar's played with 10 other All Pros. Let me give you 8. He's had Hassan Reddick. He's got Saquon Barkley, Jalen Carter, Landon Dickinson, Darius Slay, A.J. Brown, Lane Johnson, and Jason Kelsey. Now, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this last good question. Do you think quarterbacks lead great teams, or do they really, do they make teams better? Do they make average teams great, or is it tandem? Does it go hand in hand?
Hold on. Make sense of that question.
So let me read. Yeah. It's been a long day.
Okay, yes.
Do you think the team matters more than the quarterback, or does quarterback matter more than the team?
Depends on the team.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let me make this more simpler. Can a quarterback win with a good team or with a great team?
Do both.
Both?
Okay. Yeah, he can do both. It depends on the quarterback, though. So I'm saying, be particular on who you asking about.
Okay. So, all right, I'm going to compare him to one man. There is a man in the league right now who's had a lot of success, but he has had a lot of great players on his team. I want to compare him to Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes has had All-Pro Tyreek Hill 2 times, Travis Kelce made 3 times, Chris Jones 3 times, Tyrann Mathieu 2 times, Creed Humphrey center 1 time, Joe Thuney 2 times, Thomas Tomstead punter 1 time, Trent McDuffie corner 1 time, Mitch, I can't say his last name, he's the left tackle, he made it. Anthony Sherman fullback, he made it. Frank Clark in his second year made it. I want to say Harrison Butker made it, his kicker. So my argument is great quarterbacks usually have great teams around them.
Yeah.
So,
but you ain't say my name, boy. They got Andy Reid.
So why do we blame Jalen Hurts for having a great team while these other guys had great teams and they win? Before you answer that question, You want to see, you know what quarterback I thought of? I'm going to give you a Hall of Fame quarterback who had a lot of help. Do you think Joe Montana had a lot of help in his 4 Super Bowl runs?
Yeah, Clark. Yeah.
He had, let me give you this idea, Joe Montana. He had All-Pro Randy Cross, who's a center.
Yeah.
He's had another guard. He had 2 guards. I think Jesse and Bubba. They both were guards All-Pro. He's had another receiver who made All-Pro, Freddie Solomon. He had Dwight Clark, who made All-Pro. He's had Wardell Tyler, running back, who made All-Pro. He's had Russell Francis, a tight end, who's made 2 All-Pros. He's had another tackle make All-Pro. He's actually had 3 other defenders make All-Pros. He also played Hall of Famer Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, Ryan Lott, and Charles Haley. Now,
yeah, he had a team.
the best quarterback to compare him to is Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman
I love Troy.
played with Simmons 12 years. He played Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Mike Irvin, best running back Emmitt Smith, Larry Allen, Deion Sanders, Charles Haley, but he also had a fullback make All-Pro, D-tackle make All-Pro, tackle make All-Pro, another tight end, Leon Lett, D-tackle made it, Darren Woodson made 3 All-Pros at safety, Russell Maryland, D-tackle, and Tony Costello made D-tackle. My ultimate argument with Jalen Hurts is, why do we give certain quarterbacks more love for winning, but we don't give him the respect for winning?
Give the respect for winning. That's a great question.
Why?
That's a great question.
When I literally have named you a lot of these quarterbacks who has helped, and he, for some reason, after winning, does not get the same respect as other guys.
Let me dissect your question before I answer. So you saying, why don't he doesn't get the same love as other quarterbacks? Who's we don't give him the same love? People like us? So people like, I didn't put him in the top 10?
Yeah.
There's always going to be a notch until you actually prove yourself.
Yeah.
And what I mean by prove yourself, Purdy's about to have a year where he about to prove himself.
Yeah.
That's what, you ain't got the talent. You ain't got Debo. You got to prove yourself. And by proving yourself is when you get paid them big bucks, you're going to have to take on Kerry Moore. And I want to see him carry more before I grant him the key. My question is, why is everybody so quick to put people in elite status? SGA's a legend. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
let me kind of give you counter that question one more time. It's not Jalen Hurts. To me, it's not Jalen Hurts' job to work with less. It's the general manager's job.
For sure.
The best
how we've been doing his job.
And for some reason, these great quarterbacks has had great general managers who got them the right players. So for me, like, again, how do we tell him, no, you're not good enough, but you have made 2 Super Bowls? All these quarterbacks we need, like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Yeah. Joe Burrow got appearance, not even a Super Bowl victory.
Yeah. My thing is, when we answering that question, to even it out fairly, you have to suffer. I have to see you go through the fire before I grant you. You see what I'm saying? The best in the world. He did it without Tyreek. That's what Pat did. Pat did it without Tyreek.
I'm saying more like he's got to be at least top 5. He's got to. He's earned that keep the same look. In the postseason, I will show up.
You know, and this is the same. And I'm coming back. I'm not jumping off point, but it is sounding like it's the same thing with Halliburton. Everybody's so quick to grant him after he didn't have a historical run. But why so quick to give him that?
I think
let's settle down a second.
But it's a big difference.
Let time tell who this man is and who he ain't.
The big difference is one man won, and another one didn't, and also one man's been 2 of them, and he played against the best quarterback and outplayed him twice.
True.
That's where it's getting
true. And you want to know where Lamar made his name? By dealing with less and still prevailing
offensively.
Exactly. He's not. So, and they call Hurts a great situational quarterback. Yeah. So I guess it kind of does make him great in a way. Yeah. But you call Lamar a playmaker. He makes a way. It doesn't matter how it comes. He makes a way.
My last point with Lamar, just to wrap this up, is Lamar Jackson has had multiple first-round receivers. He's also been given, just like Hurts, another great running back.
Yeah.
You know, first year with you,
King.
1,900 yards, 16 touchdowns. A guy who beat you in the postseason before.
Yeah.
You added him.
Oh, my. It's kind of like KD-ish, a little bit.
Nah, not even KD, because, you know.
It was years of gap. It was a gap.
It's not even that. It's like it's a running back. It ain't like he jumped. It's not like
17 on purpose.
It's not like Lamar went to Pittsburgh and then, you know what I mean? Kind of.
Facts. But it kind of felt like it. Tennessee,
Tennessee let him go, though. It wasn't like, you know, Kevin had a choice.
Yeah, he actually chose. Oh my God. Yeah, that's an egregious.
Hey, brother,
I love you, K.
I like this conversation. This is one of the deep, good ones. I had to do a lot of research to pick Jalen Hurts, and for me personally, it's like with his accolades and what he's done, he deserves to be up there with the best of them.
Hey, flowers on your research, man. You definitely put hours, and I could tell. So giving you your flowers right now, you didn't definitely
Uh,
put in the time.
I thank you, but
Yeah, cool.
I love everyone who listened to this. This is the very nerve-wracking episode. This is the first time we little bit minute restriction, but hey,
Yeah.
I love everybody a lot. I hope everybody has a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Have a
Whatever you
happy
listen
birthday.
to.
Whatever. There's nothing new under the sun. We are out.
We
Peace.
out.